What if I don't want to?
I'll kick your ass. You know, you may be bigger than me, but I'll still kick your ass. Right, Tim?
No.
Nah, I wouldn't kick your ass. I knew you were filming me, you little prick. Might spray hot molten metal all over you, though. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
No.
There's probably some people wondering what the fuck I'm doing. Alright?
Well, considered of the new...
What we're doing is quite simple, right?
Yeah.
We're refabricating these out. It's hot. We're refabricating these bodies to set a 24-ton gear. And why do we use a 24-ton gear over the old piece of shit 20-ton gear? Because I said it. It's a piece of shit, that 20-ton gear. So these channels are 1 foot. These channels are 1 foot. And
I guess so.
they're 1 foot. Yeah. And the bolts that I purchased are 14 inches. But as you can see right there, they started to squish. You see where they started to squish? I don't know, did you weld plates on the back side too?
I only welded those.
The fronts?
Yep.
There's nothing on the back as far as plates on the bottom.
Nope. It's
Okay.
always the front.
So, well, when we did that, we have to actually remove the top, and what we're going to do is, Cody's doing it here, is he's making the top plates. We're going to put them in, and we're going to weld them fast.
Yeah, but the metal's so thin.
Yeah, and it is. It's only thin steel. The old wagon, the other wagon that I built back 15, 16, 17 years ago now, that is 5/16 inch thick beam.
I like that wagon better.
It is a better wagon, because I built it. This one here is kind of chintzy. So what we're doing is we're just going to make it better. And in order to make it better, we have to do some fabrication, and you're just, what, pointing aimlessly like there's no care in the world?
I was pointing there. You were...
What, dicky-do?
No.
You know what a dicky-do is?
Shut up.
You know what a dicky-do is?
No.
It's your belly when it sticks out farther than your dicky-do. That's
Shut
a
up.
dicky-do. So, anyways, when you're picking your dicky-do, that's
Shut
your belly
up.
button. Do I pick on you, Tim?
Yes.
We still love you, Monchichi.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 4.
He needs one more out of that one.
Well, now we got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah. Who do we appreciate? OLF! OLF! Oh, Tim, we have so much fun around here. So we've chopped those out. Let's see, Mr. Tim has got. We've chopped them out, and we are going to just here. Give me well when you're done with that, real quick. Oh, it's so hot. Hopefully, I've torched it in the right way, which a little touch with the grinder and it'll go in.
I think smack it with a hammer.
Well, I could smack it with a hammer. I know it'll fit in this one, and you'll see what I'm doing. So, Cody's going to be doing the welding today, I believe, and yeah, he's going to do the welding. He's the one that's in training. He's just going to weld them all up real nice, and top, bottom, and sides, and that should make a nice strong mount there.
Without melting.
Flush mount. Well, he's not going to melt through.
He almost killed himself yesterday with the grinder on this.
Why? What did you do?
It caught.
And then what?
And it went flying. Almost took my head off.
Well, that's not cool. Good thing I wasn't here.
Scary.
Kind of scary?
Yeah.
Whose grinder, yours or mine?
Yours.
Oh, the powerhouse.
Yeah, the powerhouse. I can't hold on to. My little diggy one I can.
Yeah, keep using the little one. We don't need your head removed. So, these are twin beam reaches on this wagon. Timothy, did you do this, Tim, or did Cody do it? Put the bolts in?
Extend it a little.
Alright, so we extended them. There's 3 holes on here, and they extended, I had nothing to do with it. They extended this out so that this beam would be on the back, between the back, and we won't have to torch this one out because we don't have extra support in the bottom. And I doubt that it'll crush because it won't flex. There won't be any flex there. It's going to be mounted solid. We have replaced these. This is the dumbest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, why would you take this thing and then run it on a lathe, waste a bunch of time on a lathe, turn it down and then thread it? Why not just thread it? Did they save any money? I mean, so what I did was I took those, well, I bought them, and Timotado.
What does 6 dots mean on a pole?
6 dots don't mean shit. 5 means it's grade 6. Oh no, 5 means grade 8. 3 means...
No, 6 means grade 8.
6 is grade 8?
Yeah.
5 is grade...
3 is grade
3 is 5, and nothing is grade 2. I know, I forget, and the common knowledge. But anyways, we're just getting off track here. So what we did was we took those out because Cody easily twisted off the end, that stud on the one, and I just found it to be a failure point. And we put those full-size, grade 8, what are those, 1 1/8", right? Mm-hmm. 1 1/8 bolts in there. There's $250 worth of bolts just in the 4 8 bolts that I had to buy for both bodies, and they are in and done. You did Loctite them, correct?
Yes. The other wagon I put the red because I couldn't. This one did.
Okay, good. Next.
We'll get me 2 more bolts and a bag of nuts.
Why 2 more bolts? You got a bag of nuts right between your legs, don't you? Oh, Tim. Do I pick on you, Tim?
Yes.
I do?
Yes.
Don't you like it? You need 2 or 4? Where's the bag o' nuts?
In the box right next to the generator.
Here, take this.
2 right here.
I asked you if you needed 2 or 4. You said 4.
Said 2.
Crack smoking. Bag o' nuts. Yeah, there's a bag o' nuts. Come on, nutsack Aurelius. There you go. It's fun watching you struggle. Hey, where's those things?
We'll get them.
Where are they, Tim?
On the floor.
What?
Get them.
How'd they get there, Tim?
Get down.
Tim, how did they get there? Oh, God. Come on, Mucilix. Where's the other one? Oh. You sure, Tim? Why are they on the ground, Tim? Hey, Tim. Why are they on the ground, Tim? Okay. I guess we got enough Tim torture video.
Bag of nuts, please.
You are a sack of nuts. Don't you have a sack of nuts
Give me
right here?
that bag of nuts.
This bag of nuts?
Yes.
You sure you don't have your own bag of nuts? Hey, it's in the wrong spot, Tim. Hey, Tim, it's in the wrong spot. You know, quite honestly, I think those, you should, we got a problem here, and I'm not liking it. You want to know what my problem is? That plate, the other bolt should be as close to this beam as possible, or it's just going to bend. Did you know that?
Shouldn't make a difference.
It does make a difference. It has to be as close to that, and so should that. That's why they have a slot. And I'm thinking we're going to torch new holes, because I don't like it. Got it?
Bad. The others are already on.
No, I'm going to torch them. That's what I'm going to do, because I don't like them.
Well, let's test them first.
No testing them.
How?
What do you mean, how? I'm just going to bring the torch over, and if it's, because it's going to bend. There's no strength there. It's just going to bend this. It is. Don't tell me. I know what I'm doing. I've done this before. Forgot the camera. And I forgot to do the last bit of what we're doing before I go home. Hopefully this shows up. Me and Tim did end up cutting that off and moving this over to a new hole so that it was straight on. I used a 3/4 inch impact gun and squashed that down on there. Tomorrow I'm just going to either, I don't even know that I need to, but I don't think I'm going to. I was going to weld that fast. I don't think I have to though. Just weld it, tack it, probably just do one side, be enough to hold it so that it doesn't move around any. And Cody, he was the welder today, and I I don't know that he's going to be too proud of these welds, but he was welding a very difficult weld there. 7018 rods on real thin steel. I don't know if anybody's ever welded with 7018s on thin steel, especially doing an uphill climb here. It's kind of a booger snot deal. I prefer 6013s for this type of weld because it's thin metal. It isn't really adding or subtracting any of the strength of the steel. And of course, me and Timothy did move the bolts there also to gain as much strength as possible. This running gear, I think I gave a review of it so far, other than the grease zerks. I could no longer wait for the new grease zerks to show up before I put the bodies on. We just had the weather to do it, so we did that. But Messick's is going to come out and they're going to change those grease zerks over. Jay told me that he would do that for me, which is great. About 95% of them were no good. Somebody whacked them in with a hammer and just didn't do it right. So tomorrow I'm going to get Cody to either change over to the 6013 rod, and he'll be able to see how nice of a job it's going to do. I know 6013s make a poor welder look great. And he's going to go ahead and do that, and he is going to weld on the underside also. And then this wagon, because these tires are so much bigger than the old wagon, or, you know, I don't know that they're so much bigger. They are bigger, but the height of the bolster, seems to be low slung, and we had to refabricate this. We had to cut out the rub rail, move it over, so that he could, you know, just move it over. And when he did, he kind of got, this stuff is tough to cut. I honestly think it's Chinese steel, to be honest with you. It sucks. But he's going to cap these so no shit gets down in there and messes them up. Just cap it, leave the bottoms open so that the water can come in and go out. But yeah, this is the second gear. A lot of guys are like, no brakes? Well, no, we don't need brakes here in the United States. We can kill ourselves and others if we want to. It's just, you know, the long and the short of it. Yeah, I should have brakes on them. Surge brakes is what I would normally use. But, you know what? Just have a big enough tractor and you won't have any problems. And they are set up to take a brake drum, but I just don't have them. So that's life. And Timothy was supposed to put another piece of steel up and underneath there, but he did not. So tomorrow I'm going to have to loosen these two bolts up and bang in that piece of steel that I had cut to put in there, and Cody's going to weld it fast. So that's tomorrow's job. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe for more.